All right, guys. Let me just focus this in here, make sure you all can see me all right. All right, so we're going to add and subtract, well, just add today. Add fractions with unlike denominators. And you all started this a little bit yesterday, but I'm going to show you two different kinds of problems you might encounter. And these don't have words with them. These are just basic fraction problems. And I know it's a little bit blurry. Let me go over these in black so that you can see them a little bit better. So this is 1/4 plus 2/6. And then it says 1/2 plus 3/8. And what you want to do is create common denominators, because you cannot add fractions unless they have like denominators. And so what we want to do on this first problem is this one has a denominator of 4, this one has a denominator of 6. We can't add them how they are now because they're different. So what we want to do is think about a number that we could multiply both 4 and 6 by, a common denominator. And when you think about it, sometimes you can look at one and multiply it and get the other. But in this case, there's nothing you can multiply by 4 to get 6. So I'm trying to think. I can multiply 4 times 2 and get 8. But there's nothing I can multiply 6 by to get 8. So let me try 4 times 3. 4 times 3 would be 12. And I can multiply 6 by 2 and get 12. So I am going to make my denominators be 12. That can be a common factor, a common multiple between 4 and 6. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to take this as dismissals going on. So what did I multiply 4 by to get 12? I multiplied it by 3, and whatever you do to the denominator, you also have to do to the numerator. So you're going to multiply 1 by 3 to get 3. So 1/4 is equivalent to 3/12. You just made an equivalent fraction using multiplication. Now we're going to do the same thing to 2/6. What do we multiply 6 by to get 12? We multiply it by 2. So we're going to multiply the numerator by 2 also. And that makes it 4. So 2/6 is equivalent to 4/12. Now you've got like denominators. 12, 12. So your 12, when you add fractions, you all know your denominators don't change. We're still adding 12s. So half of your answer is already done. Okay. All you have to do now is add the numerators, and it's super easy because you're just adding straight across. 3 plus 4 is 7. And your answer here is 7/12. All right? Now, sometimes you might encounter a problem like, and I'm just erasing so that I have room for this one, like this one, 1/2 plus 3/8. Now, some of you can look at this and just already know I've got to make it into eighths. And I already know what 1/2 is as far as eighths go. But if not, we're going to do the same thing. Lucky for this one, there is a number you can multiply 2 by to get 8. So that means you don't have to bother 3/8. It can stay itself. So it actually saves you some work. Where this one, we had to change both the fractions to 12ths. This one, you're just going to convert 1/2 to 8ths. So we're going to leave 3/8 alone. What do we multiply 2 by to get 8? We multiply it by 4. So we're going to multiply 1 by 4. Whatever we do to the bottom, we do to the top. So 1/2 turns into 4/8 because 1 times 4 is 4 and 2 times 4 is 8. So now you've got 4/8 plus 3/8, and 4/8 plus 3/8 equals 7/8. And that is the answer. Okay? All right, now let's pretend really quick before we get off the video, let's pretend that this actually was 5/8 and not 3/8, because you might see a problem like this too. If this were 5/8, then this would become 4/8 plus 5/8. And 4/8 plus 5/8 is 9/8. And that's what we call an improper fraction, because the numerator is greater than the denominator. So what do you do in that case? Well, you think about how many eighths does it take to equal 1 whole? And it takes 8 of them. 8/8 is 1 whole. So you can take out 8 and make it 1 whole, and that leaves you with 1 left, which would be 1/8. So this is 1 whole and 1/8. 1 and 1/8 is what 9/8 converts to a mixed number. Now, that's not really what this lesson is, but For some reason, in Think Central, they think that you should already know that from fourth grade.